Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play The Outer Worlds 2. We're here on Paradise Island, having to do a couple favors for either the minister over there or the... what's your title? The acquisitions officer here. So the acquisition officer seems like the more run and gun kind of thing, and his is more stealthy from what I remember. Okay, so that's stealing, so no stealing. Unless we can do it without getting caught. We also have to look at the records there in the records room, the records repository. Can I go up these stairs? I sure can. Oh, there's nothing up here though. Under construction, at least on this side. Looks like maybe this side's open. An information desk here. Pointing out the really useful things, obviously. Fizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. This is what Pascal really liked, isn't it? And rest in peace, Pascal. Got some books here. Some hefty books. There's a balcony. Oh man, this is a good balcony. Good view. Man, this view's got a lot of character to it. I'm still not entirely sold on that shade of green on the rocks there, but it is an impressive sight. I'm not gonna lie. It's really pretty. Obviously not photorealistic, but like that's fine, right? Like nothing wrong with that. Where does this go? Oh, they're painting the walls. Okay. A weird way of painting. Just like... I feel like you usually start painting from the top, right? That way you get the runs. Oh, I guess there's paint down there too. What is going on here? Oh. Mysteries. Ooh, another balcony. More paint. Somebody's gone crazy with the paint. I gotta say, this looks like there's a lot to do out there. We're gonna be here for a long time, I feel like, guys. Get comfortable. Let's see how this goes. Anything up here? Oh, that's not stealing, so we didn't take it. If it's not nailed down, we pick it up, basically. Because I've not seen any carrying capacity as of yet. So we're gonna keep picking things up until we get the carrying capacity. Okay, so we're all the way on the roof now. We got a little shipyard there. Looks like a little camp too. Some tents. Interesting. Just kind of taking in the world at the moment. Got a farm. Important, very important. Gotta keep everybody fed. Okay, there's another way down there. I wonder if there's like... It feels like there's some sort of sneaking objective in here. Advertising holo emitter. Holo emitters are commonly found in Auntie's choice advertisements, but doubtless they can be used in more pragmatic applications. Extract the holo emitter. This gaudy advertisement commands the skyline so as to compete with the very sun. With a skilled hand, one could extract the holo emitter at its core and shut it down for all time, or until the part is replaced, whichever comes first. I don't think I should do that. I feel like that's a bad thing to do. Maybe later on we'll do it, but right now it's not the choice. It'd be kind of cool if you could be like a Spacer's Choice refugee, where you're kind of against anti-Cleo. I guess I could be like pro anti-choice and still be part of the directorate, but okay. Let me jump down here. Hey, what are you doing, buddy? Working on some repairs? A couple of you. Oh, you putting up this advertisement? Alright, actually, you should probably be taking that one down, right? Those are the bad guys. Okay, so you can't talk to everyone. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Alright, let's go in and check those records.
There is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require greater amounts of ammunition than you currently possess.
Okay.
Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench using materials like this collection of scrap metal and powder.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you.
Okay. Acquire more ammunition. Thank you for randomly telling me that. I'm not sure what triggered that, but hey man, I just want to say you might want to like keep your head down. They're kind of upset that you just let me walk in on their meeting.
Peddle your wares elsewhere.
Okay, fine. I was trying to help you out, but you're gonna be a dick about it. Alright. What is this? Notification of death. Dear father, mother, guardian name. I regret to inform you that your son, daughter, child, employee rank, first name, last name, was killed in action at location on date. I know the sorrow that this message brings you, but no soldier rank last name was a valuable Auntie's Choice asset, and that his or her their contribution to the war effort on Eden will not be forgotten. Sincerely yours, Babylon Kerr, Acquisitions Officer. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with Carr, just because her first name is Babylon. Yep. Okay, Auntie's Choice Premium Residence Leasings Fairfield. Available appropriated Protectorate lodgements. Augustine DeVries. House Red Trim Circle Windows. Beatrice Lorenz, House Gray Trim, Oval Windows Large Porch, newly assigned Auntie's Choice Residence. Emmeline Galloway, House Gray Trim Rectangular Windows. Warren L. Warren, House Gray Trim Oval Windows. Huel Chaudhry, House Blue Trim Mixed Windows. And Ekaterina Cole, House Gray Trim Oval Windows Large Porch. Okay, so we're looking for red trim circle windows. Red trim circle windows. You know what? Like, I'm just gonna follow up this lead right now. Like, if we can find DeVries without helping them, like, it's probably ideal, right? Not getting involved in the politics of this place. What is this? Corporate trooper. Okay, so
stay in line or I'll knock you to the bottom of the org chart.
Okay, I will. I'll stay in line. Wicked statue. Okay. Let's go ahead and explore the town. Let's start with where we came in at. Down here. See what's going on. Didn't we pick up like some sort of side quest on our way into? From that guy. Huel.
Finally find a way to get ahead, and this happens.
I'll be right with you, Huel. Start with this building right here. Hello. Oh, it's a tiny shower. Oh, not stealing. It's a tight fit there too. Okay. Guess this is my house. What's this? So you've just been liberated. What now? Auntie wants to help you acclimate to your wondrous new freedom. Confused by too many new choices? Here's a handy list of strategies to help make sense of it all, thoughtfully curated with you in mind. Only buy Auntie's products. Bits spent on our goods are returned to your pocket as your salary. It's the free market in action. Jesus. Empower yourself with the latest AC products. Auntie's Choice. Use new ones generously and throw away the old ones. You deserve only the best. You don't have to work for Auntie to enjoy her products, but it helps. Sell your stocks. Sell your stock to anyone with the bits to pay, and be sure to remind them how good you have it with Auntie's Choice. Support mankind's future prosperity. Persuade others to join our cause. Strangers are just customers you haven't met. Be a dynamic individual, skipping break time to enhance your profits. Persevere through any illness or hardship. You're worth it. Jeez. Be efficient. Use your newfound freedoms to ensure your destiny is filled with all the goodness bits can buy. Remember, anytime you are not shopping is time you could be shipping. Reach your full potential today with Auntie's Choice. Aye. Yeah. These people are probably eating it up, too. Take that. Alright. Let's go across the street. This looks like a medical wing or something. What do we got here?
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here.
Trooper Erickson.
Definitely not in excruciating pain.
Hey.
Oh, please, take a seat. And the doctor will be with you in a legally acceptable amount of time.
Okay. So this is stealing here. Hey,
Don't mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close. The bleeding ain't contagious, but it ain't slowed much neither. I hate to bleed all over you. Wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain. Oh, it stings.
That's a lot of blood. What happened?
I was on sentry duty, bravely surveying our perimeter for threats, when a protectorate drone attacked out of nowhere. Third time in as many days. I returned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, bang, bang! Pew, pew, pew! Oh, not excessively, of course. Don't want Auntie taking that extra ammunition out of my paycheck. Again, it was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me.
How'd you survive?
Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then and dispatched the drone before it could finish me off. No idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having a time of it lately. Be nice if someone helped out, but Carr's hands are tied. Lack of resources, I guess? As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now.
What's this about a forward operating base?
Only one of the most lucrative posts a soldier could be assigned to. Hazard pay through the roof. The FOB's our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legions over that bridge of theirs and attacking us here in Fairfield. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit.
It sounds like a quick way to distinguish yourself. Why don't you volunteer?
Now there's an idea might be worth considering. They do say the quickest way to a promotion is by climbing over other bodies. It's all a moot point till I can get this arm of mine mended. Poor Doc Barnes is working himself to the bone trying to take care of us, but he's only one man. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses.
So between Protectorate attacks and rogue drones, what's going right around here?
Well, Cole's got the saloon up and running now. World always shines a little brighter after a few swigs of Spectrum.
Mind if I take a look at your arm more closely?
I don't know. You some kind of doctor type?
I am a doctor, actually. I wish there should have been an option. I'm a professor. I've got my doctorate. If it makes you feel better, we can pretend the answer is yes.
I hate to stifle your curiosity, but I'm not looking to become an exhibit.
Alright, sorry. Can't be more help.
Don't sweat it none. Auntie's Choice advocates for self-reliability anyway. Can't go around expecting other people to solve my problems for me, right?
Everybody else does. That's right. Gotta pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Milver Street's gonna love you. Anyway, thanks for stopping to chat.
Go sneeze.
The other troopers here ain't exactly chatty types. Maybe on account of the blood loss?
Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, okay, so the forward operating base, is that what he called it?
Go consume like a good consumer.
It's kind of rude.
I must ask you to hold still.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to sprint at you. Doc Barnes?
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
Damn. You fetch the restraints, I'll grab the broke. Nah. Shame to lose the leg, but it'd be worse to lose your life.
Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a private consultation.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer.
What happens if the trooper can't afford the cost of treatment and isn't recompensated?
Well then, she should have thought about that before getting shot.
True.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway.
Fairfield's a big town. Are you the only doctor?
At the moment, yes, it's only medical doctor. We also have Dr. Tinsley, but let's just say she's in a different discipline altogether. I'm on my own then, more or less. In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. A whole platoon of soldiers decided to get themselves all shot up defending the forward operating base. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone. I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it.
I spoke with him. He indicated you could. He indicated you could use some help.
Oh, good lad. But he's mistaken. It's not more hands I need, but resources. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers.
Can't you make the coagulant yourself? There's a chemist there's a chem set right behind you.
I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether, neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand. Now, was there anything else?
I see Auntie's choice here, but do you get many ex-protectorate coming in for treatment?
Some. Most still tout the all-healing nature of protectorate medicine. But despite that, they're surprisingly amenable to accepting treatment.
They ain't grown up with the right to dissent. Probably wouldn't even occur to them to turn down poison you told them to take it.
Good thing I don't prescribe poison then. Normally. In truth, I expected more resistance given the sudden transition. But I'm not one to complain of a headache I don't have.
I'd like to see your medical supplies.
Here are my supplies.
All right, what do I have? I have 1,100. What are these called? Bits? 1,100 bits. Let's see what we got here. Auntie's Choice Adreno Infusion Starter heals 200 instantly, increasing up to 2 times that amount the closer you are to death. That sounds pretty good. You may have tried Adreno before, but now you can breathe pure Adreno Infusion, made on demand inside your inhaler. Also available in Lavender Bouquet. Okay. I wish I knew... Ooh. Oh, right. I got consumerism. You're the reason our marketing works. Promotion and sales have riddled your brain, and you're more interested in buying the next big thing than financial planning. Hell yeah. Just like in real life. Get an additional medical inhaler slot. That's probably pretty huge. They're both 563 bits, so I could buy both of them. I think. If I can math. What else we got? Coagular mushroom. An uncommon material for crafting at workbenches. Okay, those are expensive. Damn. Trauma kits. When you're downed, a trauma kit may be consumed by a companion to immediately return you to action. Does not work if all companions have been down themselves. Okay. That sounds pretty useful. Antibiotics cream. Drugs are consumed on pickup, granting progress towards an inhaler charge. Inhaler charges are used by your inhaler for healing. Yeah. Cures most infections overnight and smooths away stubborn wrinkles. That's nice. Crabble plasma gland. Could make a remarkable replenishable power source if it weren't for the smell. Heartless Laphoria. Contrary to the name, remarkable at keeping one's heart beating. Used in a wide variety of medicaments? Lubricant, a pungent substance used to reduce the friction between two objects, not intended for personal use. Oh boy. Nicotine, a substance commonly found in cigarettes and chewing tobacco. The brief high it elicits always leaves the body craving more. Raptidon venom sac, torn from a raptidon's mouth, best handled with a couple pairs of gloves. Mercy oxymorphone, your victory over pain is assured. So not as good as the cream, but then we got some cloth and some biomass. Okay. I think we are going to take this. How do I buy it? E. Okay. And I think I want this too. This seems really good. Primers are special tools that synthesize healing medicine through your inhaler. In your inventory, you can equip and slot primers, changing the effect and potency of your medical inhaler. Be on the lookout for new primers that better fit your playstyle or upgrade the amount of healing you receive. Various perks and equipment also grant you additional inhaler slots, letting you equip more than one primer at a time. This increases the amount of healing you receive at the cost of higher toxicity whenever you use your inhaler. Okay. And we're broke, so that's all we're buying. But let's go ahead and check this out. Our inhaler... Which one of these is an inhaler, you think? This one? This one. Okay. So we have this already, but I thought we unlocked another slot. Those are gadgets. He has 300 over the health over duration. 60 toxicity, 5 duration. Oh, it's 70. I thought it said 7 when we bought it. I think 200 instant I like more than 300 over time. And potentially goes up to 400. Depending on how much health I'm missing. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna use that instead. Also, what a great model. It's cool. Okay. Journal. What do we got on our journal here? I think the journal could do with a visual update. It's kind of hard for me anyway to tell exactly where the quests are. Like the tabs are kind of the same color as the quests, and I don't know. Minor thing. Okay, so we found her house, right? Didn't say it anywhere. But yeah, we got that healthy improvement. Acquire keys to unlock the lockboxes. Tiny metal death pellets. Okay, we gotta make some ammunition. Okay, we'll do that in just a second. A refreshing bit of news. Aiding Milver Street should help you get into the box relay. Diabolical drones of doom. Currently on duty by the barn is having a problem with marauding protectorate drones. Once they are dealt with, the bounty terminal in Fairfield will dispense the reward. Right, gotta do that. And then Huel, right? One of Fairfield's down and outers has been kicked out of the saloon for not paying his tab. You overheard him ranting and raving about a business opportunity that might be worth following up on. And then we completed these two. Okay. Interesting that Cars quest wasn't in there. Okay, that's all stealing. This gizmo looks really complicated and probably expensive. You can't tell much from looking at it, but most of the vials are pretty empty. of materials. Okay, randomly mix. No, we're not going to randomly mix things in. Trauma kit could be useful. Okay. Where's this go? Oh, it's the back door. Okay. Hey, Niles.
Is it me or has my ankle been squeaking? You can hit me anyway. Need something? Sure.
So, crafting, we want to make ammunition. Compact rounds? Okay. Ooh, want to make these too. Yeah, that'd be good. Oh, is that... I had to craft it. It was a crafting thing recipe. Gotcha. Same with the extra holster. Okay. I'll have to remember that. Acquire more ammunition. Level up. Hell yeah. Okay, so 2 perks. Yeah, so it looks like we get 2 points every time. Which is going to be not enough points, I feel like. I feel like that's not enough to really do anything. I guess maybe... I don't know. I feel like it's just best to like get one thing really good at, right? I don't know. I definitely think getting lockpicking up is going to be very important. Being able to unlock anything we see. Pick up some tobacco. I'm really liking... I know that I said that the green didn't grow on me yet, but it's... I'm really liking the art so far. It's nice looking. What is this thing? Look up... Oh, this is a bounty board. Look up your own bounty. No outstanding bounty found for Felix Garnett. Auntie thanks you for abiding by the law. Of course, Auntie. Look up local bounties. Wanted drone swarm. Drone swarm. The Protectorate has dispatched a swarm of anti-corporatist drones against Fairfield. A drone cannot be reasoned with or persuaded by superior marketing. It must therefore be destroyed. The drones were last seen in the hills around the Ministry of Accuracy. A bounty of bits and positive reinforcement will be awarded to whoever brings them down. Alright. Hey, Huel.
Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
I usually dabble in matters of life and death. Nothing as serious as high finance.
In Auntie's choice, high finance is life and death, friend. I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out.
And just what is it you need help with?
It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield? Well, the funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhap they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike.
True. They could be doing that. You were saying something about Spire Grove. What's there?
While exploring facilities to the north, my partner unearthed a heretofore unexploited advanced Protectorate technology. Couldn't or wouldn't go into details, but he promised every household would want one, that it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens.
What would you do with it? Sell it?
I lay my hands on something like that, turn it over to management. I'd start climbing the rungs of the corporate ladder right quick. Soon, I'd have all the considerable perks of someone responsible for a hit new product line. Bigger salary, name recognition, reserved seating in the company restroom, the works.
Reserved seating in the company restroom. I gotta say, that's a brilliant idea. I wish I had reserved seating at my job in the restroom. You're in quite a bind. We could probably work out some sort of solution.
Opportunistically leveraging difficult predicaments. That's the Auntie's Choice way.
What can I say?
I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later.
Well, okay then.
Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed upon schematics.
What's the fastest way to Spire Grove?
Well, the broke down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarp her up it in a jiffy. From there, it's just up the hill a smidge. So close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow.
What exactly are these schematics for, anyway?
Truth is, haven't the slightest. You know the Protectorate have all the most advanced technology, though. Probably something straight out of an Aetherwave serial. Edible spacesuits, N-ray specs, matter translocation. It could be anything. If Jackson's all fired up about it, it'll be beyond comprehension, I'm sure.
All right, we'll consider it done. I'll be on my way.
All right, then. Don't let me keep you.
Okay, meet Jackson Plum in Spire Grove. Another quest. All right. Let's check out the saloon here.
With a door this tough, they must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition too. Honestly, Kemp ain't that much of a mystery.
Oh, this isn't the saloon. This is a jail. What do we got here? Compliance investigation notations. Nothing hurts like stupid does. Void be damned. It's not as if running a side hustle inside of Auntie's Choice is complicated. It only requires exercising the tiniest bit of discretion and getting your dirty work done where people can pretend they don't see it. Mind those two rules and I won't have to track you down, truss you up, and send you back to the fleet in chains. And yet, that's just too complicated for the half-wit smugglers who landed landed one of Auntie's transports at the damaged landing pad and unloaded what were clearly contraband crates in the middle of the damn day. So now they're in the cell, and I have an excessive amount of paperwork to do. And there's nowhere near enough commission on my bringing them in to justify the number of hours all this will take. A profitable resolution. Well, someone sought to ensure that my case against the smugglers in my custody was as solid as a bulkhead. My mysterious benefactor left me a stack of files that included a detailed listing of other crimes they should be measured for. Enough to add an eye-watering amount of bits to the arrest commissions I'll end up collecting. Not only that, they also included crafty worded advice that taking them to the undisputed claim for judgment would be a boon to my career and my bit cartridges. So, finding out who it was will have to wait until I return from delivering them to the undisputed claim. I have several likely suspects, including a cargo pilot and an acquisition chief, that both passed through here at about the right time. But my gut keeps drawing me toward the new greenhouse overseer, Emmeline Galloway. Can't rightly say why. Might just be she's the only one still in town and I'm pulling for it. Might just be she's the only one still in town and I'm pulling for it being the easiest option to investigate. Even so, I can't seem to shake the notion that she's somehow in the mix with all these troubles. Investigate the greenhouse. Okay. I want that hat. But I want to get it honestly. Hey guys, what's going on?
You're thinking too small, Murph. I'd put money on the Protectorate stashing treasure inside. A whole pool of bits enough to swim in.
It's a constabulary, not a bank. And certainly not some kind of gold-filled swimming hole. Besides, these Protectorate lack imagination. Never had an original thought wasn't written down for them first. Like I told you before, it's probably just guns.
Guns are treasure to a certain type of person.
I'd guess you're one such person.
You bet yes. I've been known to favor a well-made sidearm.
You won't hear me complaining about the benefits of superior firepower. Say, how do you feel about explosives? We've tried everything short of skipping a ship through that door to get inside. Though, come to think of it, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
It's a bad idea. That's ill-advised. Deploying skip technology this close to a planet would be disastrous.
I'd love to see the quartermaster's face after turning her lamps onto that requisition request.
Fine, skip drives out. Say, maybe we could commandeer one of them tractors out in the field instead. Oh, that could plow through the door.
Why is it so important that you get into that armory anyway?
In case you haven't noticed, we're in the middle of a war.
Sure.
And hard to say whether we're winning or not. Better question is why no one else is treating this like a top priority.
Is the situation with Protectorate that dire? It doesn't seem so bad out there.
In any siege, advantage goes to the defenders. Right now, the Protectorate still has control of the bridge to the Vox station. That station is the key to taking Paradise Island.
Oh, okay.
When Officer Carr ever gets the go-ahead, we need to be ready.
Meaning the Protectorate can attack you, but you can't attack them. At least not directly.
Right. With all our new trainees, we've got the numbers. But bodies won't mean diddly without the weapons and equipment hopefully inside that armory.
If there are any weapons at all, I still say it's treasure. This is Eden after all.
You've made your case, Kemp. I'm more interested in hearing the opinion of our new friend here. What do you suppose is in there?
It's probably neither one of them. Probably weapons and armor, though. You know, armory stuff.
Don't that strike you as a touch simple? And anyway, why would the Protectorate lock up everything they'd need to fight back? Unless they were trying to keep it from an invading force. Saying it aloud's altered my opinion somewhat. Fine, it's possible. I'll grant you.
I don't see it mattering much either way. That door is sealed tighter than a salt tuna can. Nobody's getting through anytime soon.
I haven't met a lock that couldn't keep me out. Let me try.
Oh, really? Why didn't you lead with that?
Ordinarily, I'd question how you came about such a unique skill set. But circumstances being what they are, have at it. Just know we're keeping an eye on you.
All right. Oh yeah, I can unlock this. Watch and learn.
Whoa! How in the blazes did you get in there?
Easy.
Appreciate your help. These weapons are gonna save lives. On our side, anyway.
Well, I mean, I get him, right? I'm just gonna close that. Infantry cap. The uniform here. Shock machine gun. Damn. Shock rods. Defensive plate. Plus 10% damage resistance. Anything else? Alright.
Huh. Guns after all. Most of these irons look pretty old-fashioned, too. A bit lackluster, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's real sad how our trainees will have the armaments to defend us now. I swear, Kemp, sometimes I wonder about you.
Take a look at this nifty gun I found.
I'd say you've earned that lead pusher.
Thanks for all your help. We'll put in a good word for you with the higher-ups first chance we get.
Awesome. Let's take a look at this gun. So this thing? Shock machine gun. Oh, that looks kind of badass. I'm not gonna lie. I can't rotate it. Can I examine it? What does hide preview do? Nothing. Okay. Oh, inspect. That didn't. It's not the kind of inspection I was looking for. Well, we'd rather have that than a shotgun? Kind of. We'll try it out. Zane's blade, though. Zane's pistol. Why am I not using that? 123 damage. It's 23 damage, but it has Dr. Pride, Advanced Magazine, Reflex Sight. Magnification increases critical hit chance, increases magazine capacity, increases critical... Yeah, we should be using that. Thank you. Probably should be using this blade, too. Probably instead of that. So the range is really what I'm looking for this thing. Rate of fire 1.1. It doesn't really have like a range. Maybe inspecting. Got range in here. Effective range 32.5 meters. Effective range of this 14 meters. 7.5 meters. 12.5 meters. Okay, so my pistol's probably more useful than this. DPS 89 though on that. That's only a little bit stronger than this then. DPS on this isn't very good, but again, that's more for the range. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. We also got some armor, I think. Yeah, we got this. Bandelier's uniform. I'm not impressed with that, but 20% chance to ignore incoming attacks while below 50% health. That's pretty good. Probably not better than this, though. We got this hat. Ooh. I didn't know it did the whole mask thing, too. That's kind of cool. 40% toxicity drain rate. That's actually not too bad. Oh, we like that extra slot, though. Okay. How's it going in here?
Leave me be. I have no interest in dealing with the machinations of you dark marketers today.
Dark marketers? I don't know what you mean by that. Okay. And I feel like we've done nothing.
I got ejected from the saloon because I'm 3 sheets to the wind. Well, maybe I am drunk. Drunk on bold ideas.
Solicit elsewhere.
You're not going to tell me what this is all about? I guess there was a battle here at some point. Is this the saloon? This is the saloon. All right. We got a nice piano here. Or a
Type to sit behind a desk all day. What, when I could stand behind a bar?
nice place you got here, Cole.
Welcome to the Name Pending Saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger?
The Name Pending Saloon? You haven't named this place yet.
That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders?
Sure. What have you got so far?
At present, my top favorites are 1. The Drunken Haggler, 2. Accessories, 3. Absinthe-Minded, 4. The Fair Shake. Now tell me, which would make you spend your hard-earned bits here?
It's gotta be absinthe-minded.
Well, that's what we'll call it then. I'll tell future business partners we did extensive outside testing. I can now check off step 18 of my business plan.
There you go. I suppose point 18 in your plan is picking a name and 19 is devising a better greeting. No, that sounds kind of mean. You know, I bet you love the gossip as much as I do.
Why, sure. You'd be surprised how much loose talk and idle speculation occurs around here. What, between the Protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Antes employees carping about work and the war? Any particular topic you have in mind?
Anything you can tell me about the people who are running this town?
Oh, Minister Milverstreet's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a Raptidon. Ain't one of them falsely magniloquent types, though. Sincere fella. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and murderous. Two traits Auntie's Choice highly prizes in a commander of corporate forces. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated in a solar eruption.
Who's in charge up at Vox Relay?
Vox Station's run by a brigadier by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions.
Any word about the situation up north? Anything someone headed that way should avoid?
Tell you one thing you can't avoid, the bridge. No other way around it, and at present, it's held by Protectorate forces. We have a small contingent of troops bivouacked nearby. Forward Operating Base, they call it.
Bivouacked. That's a word that I'll probably never hear again. So how'd Auntie Cleo's and Spacer's Choice become one company?
You're asking me for the particulars of a high-level corporate acquisition. Like an in-depth accounting of the various parties who vied for control and who won out in the end? They merged. Rebranded. Auntie Cleo seems in charge now. Dunno. Do my best to steer clear of corporate intrigue.
That's all I need to know. Thanks.
My pleasure. Got anything for me in return?
I was frozen in space for the last 9 years, after raiding a secret Protectorate base.
Apologies, but tall tales and poorly formed fabrications failed to impress me much. Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but oh well. Not everyone's a seasoned raconteur.
Indeed. Let's see what you got.
Pick your poison, and I am mostly not being literal there.
Alright, we've got Prestige Brandy, distilled from the most aged wines in the Protectorate. Purple Berry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here. Security Bourbon, stately and well-measured. Auntie Cleo and Powell's Brandy, now with child-proven easy open cap. Huh. Crabble Juice. It's the Crabble you can drink. 0G Brew. An ale that's good for what ails you. And biomass canister. Use only Auntie's authentic biomass goo, except no goo substitutes. Alright. Excuse me, Val. Anything back here?
Must be one of my copious direct reports. Rest assured, I'm making adequate progress in my manual labors. Time for another performance review already. Apologies, I'm still applying the required elbow grease to scour these surfaces, just like a novice facility sanitizer should.
Everything looks clean enough, so I guess you're doing a good job.
Many thanks for the validation. I don't suppose you can spread the word of my competency. I desperately seek to avoid yet another demotion. This meritocratic society is still so foreign. The workplace skullduggery, the prioritizing of self over community, the excessively colorful nutrition.
Why do you keep getting demoted?
I fear I'm not cut out for this canid, eat canid lifestyle. Seems the only way to flourish is through general underhandedness and ruthless efficiency. Never picked up those skills in my 50 years as Fairfield's drone operator. Pity they didn't keep me on there. I was quite skilled at it.
This meritocracy of theirs isn't perfect, but it's probably the fairest shake you'll get.
Well, you're right. I wanted change. Whole reason I left the Protectorate in the first place. No sense complaining about the means now.
Required info not found. Interesting. That's all for now. Okay. Anything back here? You mind? So we could close that door and probably steal from them, but nah. We're not a thief. Okay. So, we haven't really explored much, I feel like. We've gone through like 3 buildings. Anything down here? Ah, it seems like it would have led to something secret. Still got all that green paint on all the buildings. It's interesting. What do we got going on over here?
Signs of corrosion. Exhaust manifold still warm. Come on, baby. I can't help you if you don't tell me what's wrong. You just stopping by to admire the mines, or is there something I can help you with?
You know, talking to inanimate objects is often an early sign of madness. I don't know about that.
Only becomes a problem if the objects start talking back. Make my job a whole lot easier if they would, though.
You know what you need? Refreshment.
I should have pegged you for an advertiser. You got that slick sort of look to you.
Thank you.
Guessing this is for the war effort, right? Good soldiers start the day with purpleberry crunch and whatnot. All right then. What are you promoting and how much will it cost me?
Well, I don't actually know. No promotion. Just a friendly offer of refreshment. On me.
That's oddly wholesome of you. Or secretly conniving. But no, can't risk getting anything on this sensitive equipment. It's already busted and I'd rather not make it worse.
Fair enough. Then maybe you'd like to get what's bothering you off your chest.
See this system here? It deploys extreme countermeasures against overhead attacks in the form of aerial explosives, oft referred to as sky mines by those who prefer brevity. However, the whole thing is currently non-operational. Some problem with the lifting mechanism. No lift means no sky mines. No sky mines means the enemy can blow in like a bad sail, and we'll all be passing in our bits before you can say, gee, nice weather we're having today.
Should I be worried?
Bit slow on the uptake, aren't you? Until I curry out the kinks in this system, we all should worry. How anyone around here gets any sleep is a damn mystery.
Maybe if you slept, you'd do better work. I'm afraid I can't help you, unfortunately. Thanks for your time, though. I mean, unless I can just fix it myself. Ooh. Sky Mine Maintenance Manual discovered. Okay. It's a bunch of complex valves and piping. You have no idea what does what. Alright, good to know. What's this thing? This contraption may control the consistency of the fuel mixture, but you aren't sure. Right now, the fluids are moving sluggishly through the pipework. Okay. What do we got here? Wanted posters. Protectorate drones. Hello? Wonder why that first house we went into wasn't stealing. Anybody in here? What is this place? Lockpick 5. Oh, this is Milver Street's house. I see. Good to know. You can go on his computer. That's legal. Personal logs. Marketing musings. Note to self. Genius as all of the following ideas may be, they could use some fine-tuning. Outreach programs for the health and happiness of Arcadia. Auntie's Choice sponsored Amateur Tossball League. Capitalism 101. An introduction to Auntie's Choice and how you can climb the corporate ladder. Slogans. For the attention and brand allegiance of Arcadia. Why trust a paradigm when your life could be sublime? Has the Protectorate forsaken you? Fear not, for Auntie knows just what to do. Suitable secondary titles in honor of your hard-won accomplishments, you dashing devil, you. Executive of Eloquence. Administrator of Assimilation. Proprietor of Panache. Okay, other contemplations. It is true that persuasion has been pushed aside in favor of battles and bloodshed. Is it true that persuasion has been pushed aside in favor... Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Is it true that persuasion has been pushed aside in favor of battles and bloodshed? I hope to law this is not the case. Oh, but my age is catching up with me, and I know now that my words fall on deaf ears as if I am but a doddering old fool. I know the eyes of Auntie, and indeed of everyone else in town, are upon me now. So if I am to show my methods are sound, I must make my move now. I mustn't fail. E-messages? To Tinsley, halted assimilation. To Dr. Ethel Tinsley. From Minister D.B. Milver Street. Okay. My dear Miss Tinsley, it is regrettable that you are harboring these thoughts. Given time, you'll most certainly make yourself useful to Auntie's choice. If all else fails, simply find a mirror and gaze at your own magnificence, and I'm sure you'll find the feelings of inadequacy melt away. It works for me every time. Although, should these feelings stem from any lingering Protectorate connections, I may be able to be of use. Do you, perchance, still possess any yet-ye-saying compatriots reluctant to fully give themselves to Auntie? If so, do tell your favorite minister so he might help you help yourself. Your friend, DB. Tinsley seems like somebody we should get to know, huh?
That must be the greenhouse. You know, one where that Emmeline is supposed to be moving stolen goods.
Yeah. Check it after we check this building. What do we got here? Messages. To FM, subject, play stupid games. FM from E. Galloway, play stupid games. I've begun my work here, including taking over my predecessor's overseer role at the greenhouse. Unfortunately, it seems the Fairfield situation is even worse than we feared. That buffoon, Caldwell, apparently felt receiving our inventory as aerial drops was just too much effort, so he was having the pilots set their asses down at the old Protectorate landing pad. After which he'd moved the goods in the middle of the day, apparently expecting that everyone would just ignore their little shenanigans, no matter how much of a ruckus they caused. I considered paying a visit to Caldwell's cell in the old constable's office so as to ask him why he could possibly be that whole-headed. But there's no answer he'd possibly give that'd justify the risk of our associating in public. Fully determined to deterministically fail. There we go. To be certain, we knew rushing unsalted agents into position was risky, but there was so much profit to be made on this damnable moon that we just had to try. Still, never in our wildest did we conjure these clods burying themselves in crabble crap this deep. In addition to the obvious smuggling, they've been run up on dozens of related crimes, including market disruption, unconscionable shrinkage, and anti-monopolistic pricing. Still, at least, they're all accounted for. Unfortunately, some of the charges against them seem a mite bit weak, and if they get loose, I'll have twice the work getting this operation back on track. But give it no mind, I've shaped a plan I think will solve it all in my next move. Operation to resume shortly. I finished gathering all the internal information on our troublemakers, gift-wrapped the lot of it, and left it atop the local compliance adjuster's terminal. Given the incredible financial windfall this case now offers him, I expect he'll aim to deliver our former associates to the undisputed claim as soon as humanly possible. Give me a week or two after he leaves to finish cleaning up, and we'll be ready to get our market back to work. Emmeline. Alright, Emmeline Galloway's terminal made it clear that she is the mastermind behind the criminal activity on Fairfield. Okay. Anything else in here? Nope. Okay, so in the next episode, guys, we're going to go check out the greenhouse. We still got all this to explore. Still got a lot to explore in this town, actually. But we'll continue exploring the rest of this town in the next episode. Until then... Ooh, that's a nice little animation. Cool. I didn't mean to do that. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I'll catch you later.